up, guys? Yep, you caught me here driving. I'm actually on the way to go visit an old friend of mine from high school that just bought a 2001 Honda Passport. He was the same guy that influenced the video that I made of things to look for when looking for a used car. Using my tips, he went and bought this car. So now he wants me to go over there and inspect it to see if the car needs anything. He told me that he found an oil leak that he didn't catch when he went looking for the car. He forgot to look for it. So I'm gonna go check out the car and see how he did using my tips, and I'll record it and show it to you guys.
Okay guys, this is the 2001 Honda Passport. Body wise, the lines are pretty straight on the car. It does have a little bit of surface rust. I mean, the guy got a pretty good deal as far as body wise. The shape is pretty good. There's a small little impact back here, which is probably why he got it so cheap. He said he doesn't care about the cosmetics, he just needed a cheap car. So I mean, it's really not that bad. If you wanted to, you could probably just change out the bumper, find this little filler part that comes right in here. Probably wouldn't be too bad to fix, but he won't be fixing it. Lines on the car are pretty straight, and tires are in good shape. Let's go for a test drive, huh?
All right, guys, so I'm on a test drive, or I'm about to test drive this 2001 Honda Passport. He got a really good deal on it. Only paid $1,300. I'm gonna drive it now. It has a check engine light, and the first thing I already noticed, very hot. AC is not blowing through the actual vents, but only blowing on defrost, so that's something I'm gonna have to check out. And I'm going for a drive. Here we go. All right, so first things first, the steering wheel is definitely not aligned, so toe is probably off. You can tell by the cock it has, right? It seems like the universal joints on this car, or some sort of something. I keep hearing a clunk when I accelerate. So there's some looseness there, but I gotta get a little more speed on this thing. There we go. Let's go for get a little more speed. All right, and back up. Actually, steering wheel is actually pretty straight considering. Yeah, pretty good. Take it back about the alignment. Not really shaking. There is some harshness to the suspension. It's a little rough. Might just be from old bushings. The car does have 200,000 miles, so we'll go with that. Brakes are squeaking a bit. Need to get a little more speed. Look at that nice truck. Hard brake. Brakes feel a little spongy. Spongy meaning that it's not really firm. There's a softness to the pedal. Might just be time for a brake job. The transmission definitely has a shifting issue. Most definitely has a shifting issue. It just got stuck in a gear there. Let's see if I can duplicate that again. Brakes feel a little funky. All right, let's go and accelerate a little more. I'm gonna keep an eye on the tachometer. Yep, doesn't want to shift. That's not good. Transmission does not want to shift off of the low gear. It's either first or second. Not a good sign. All right, well, drive-wise, feels pretty good. Brakes need a little work. There it is. Ooh, delayed shift. That was a bad one. And it had a sputter while shifting. This transmission needs help. Yep, transmission definitely needs some help. Let's go check out these codes and see what we got.
Okay. Keep it on the on position. Shut that AC off to conserve battery. And it says unable to establish. Let's try again. All right, and there we go. Seems like we have a code, PO401, exhaust gas recirculation flow insufficient detected. Now let me tell you, that is one of the most common codes for these little Honda 3.2 liter engines. More than likely, the intake manifold is filled with carbon. It's probably going to need a serious decarbonization, maybe an EGR valve. I'm going to do a little homework on it first, a little diagnosis, and we'll go from there. No codes for the transmission, which may be a good thing. The AC is definitely stuck on defrost, so we're going to see what's up with that too. All right, let's go check out the engine. All right, so this is your engine. It's a V6 dual overhead cam 24 valve. At first I didn't think it was a Honda engine, but it might be. I'm gonna have to do a little research to make sure it is, but I'm pretty sure it is, just because of the common code, but that could be anything. As you can see, the EGR valve has already been changed. It looks fairly new, considering the rest of the engine is full of gunk. This valve cover is leaking oil. You can see the gunk buildup on the valve cover there. It's pretty bad. Let me see the other side. Let's get this cover off. Oh yeah, look at all that. All that gunk. Let me see if I can get a better picture of it right there. Right. See that gunk buildup? That's the PCV valve. I'm almost guaranteed this thing's never been changed. It's probably why we have all these oil leaks. So I'm gonna pop this guy out and shake it real quick. All right, so I took out the PCV valve. I shake it, and I can hear it moving back and forth, so I know it's not clogged. This is not the reason for the oil leaks, which is good. This is a video all on its own, so that's good news. All right, let's put it back in. Right in there. Pop right back into place. Get the hose, put the hose back in there. Fantastic. That's it. Good. Valve cover gaskets it definitely needs. Air conditioning is suspect. We gotta work on that. All right, let's check the fluid levels. This guy's right here is your power steering fluid. It looks like it's in good, clear condition. Brake fluid. Brake fluid is dirty, but doesn't look too bad. The cap is swollen. Not really. Nah, it's in good shape. So that's a clear sign that the brake fluid isn't contaminated, which is great. I do need to check the brake pad level because those brakes did feel a little low, a little soft, probably in the rotor. And come on, I'll get it back in there somehow. Eventually. There you go. Okay. As I look over the engine, I'm starting to notice a few things. Excuse my shadow there. This hose, it's as you can see, a little inflated, a little bulging out. That means it's time to be replaced. There's a little drop of coolant right there that you see, and it's leaking from this hose, so the hose is already starting to leak. The belt is in very good shape. It looks brand new. It even has the markings right there. Doesn't look like the oil's been changed in a while. And there's that oil leak that's coming from the valve cover gaskets. Yeah, that's in pretty bad shape. Okay. Let's go look at the brakes. All right, well, it looks like we're gonna have to get creative on how to see these, but